What's up YouTube, and today I want to talk about YouTube channels. Now there's a bunch of wrestling creators on this website. Everyone has their own niche on content they make in professional wrestling. But also there is actual professional wrestlers that are also content creators. And while they do their thing in the ring, they're also behind the camera every now and then recording videos for this website. And I just wanted to go over a couple different wrestlers that actually have YouTube channels. Some that you may know, some that you may not. And also a couple that really aren't active anymore, but their videos were really good, so you should still go check them out. And with that, I want to give a little honorable mentions to Zack Ryder, whose YouTube channel was honestly the catalyst of probably every single other person on this entire list. I miss the YouTube show so much. I mean, Mike Chiappetto was like my guy. Like, I just love that guy. I feel like I connected with him. And also honorable mentions to Cody Rhodes, who I honestly just forgot about his channel until after I made my list of wrestlers. So yeah, Cody Rhodes, you're still an OG. I like you a lot. But here it is. These are wrestlers' YouTube channels.
I'm sipping on Bella, my chick from Bella, my whip from Germany, I'm cooler than LL.
Of course, we gotta talk about the Bullet Club. I mean, obviously, if I don't put them up here, everyone's just gonna put Being Elite, Being Elite, Being Elite. But if you guys don't watch Being Elite, I mean, I don't know why. Why? How? How have you managed to go on YouTube and watch all these other wrestling creators and not the Bullet Club? What? Is something wrong with you? Being Elite is a catalyst of what made All In the show that it really is. I believe it's a weekly video every single week of a new storyline or adventure of the Bullet Club, separated into little mini stories going along, much like a TV show, honestly. They actually push forward storylines that are going on in Ring of Honor or New Japan right now that a lot of us may not even see because we don't watch New Japan or ROH, as well as showcase the talents of the members of the Bullet Club. Being Elite definitely helped Marty Scurll expand his fan base to a whole new millennium of people, as well as catalyst Adam Page from this, normal guy that just happens to carry around a rope to like now this psycho killer who killed Joey Ryan, famous wrestler Joey Ryan, as well as documents the entire Bullet Club's adventures on going to different independent shows and really showing the life and perspectives of multiple independent wrestlers in the scene right now. Xavier Woods has found a way to combine two great things that wrestling fans love. One, wrestling. Two, video games. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but Xavier Woods and I, we have a little history. We have probably the greatest feud in pro wrestling aside from Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Essentially, the background of that is he blocked me on Twitter. I really have no idea what I said. Just like any other YouTuber would do in 2017, I dropped a diss track. Do your job and just go play your horn. Play your horn. I like Kofi better with Evan Bourne. Evan Bourne. It single-handedly probably was the greatest pro wrestling content creator diss track of all time, because I don't think anyone else has ever made one, and mine was pretty trash. So if I'm the only one, I'm still in first place. When I first came out to the main roster, the man wasn't really given too many opportunities until the New Day. But even with his time in the New Day, he still found ways to really stand out as an individual, becoming to what wrestling fans know now as like the ultimate video game player. He's also created this YouTube channel that has well over 1 million subscribers, where he features other WWE superstars and people in the industry, video game industry, playing video games with them and asking them questions. He's essentially interviewing his colleagues while they play video games. And if that doesn't sound cool, I don't know what does. If you can get Randy Orton to feature on your YouTube channel, and he's actually okay with that, and he's not, like in a gym or anything, about to beat the holy crap out of you taking a picture of him, then I think you're doing something right. Also, he had Goldberg up there. And when you get Goldberg on YouTube channel, you're doing something right. At this point, I'm just waiting to see Undertaker. Cody Rhodes also does have his own YouTube channel aside from Being the Elite, where it basically combines the format of Being the Elite and the NWA 10 Pounds of Gold series, where he talks about his own adventures in pro wrestling, especially hyping up the fact of the All In pay-per-view. Now, there's not too many videos on this channel right now, but if you go back and look at the couple that there are, you'll enjoy every single thing that you see up there. Yes, Kevin Owens at one point had a YouTube channel, or maybe it wasn't even, I don't even know YouTube was a thing back then. It was a long time ago. But Kevin Owens was the OG wrestling vlogger, where he took everyone on his adventures to wrestling shows. I guess it's going to be kind of a road diaries of sorts, except it's not going to be 2 hours long. It's not going to be a DVD. It's just going to be a thing I put on YouTube, and I'm just going to record little clips here and there, and just put them all together at the end, put it on YouTube, and let everybody enjoy it. PWG's in full swing. Excalibur and I are about to do commentary on the main event. Eddie Edwards just came out of a grocery store. A man wished you happy Father's Day. Are you a father?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No.
No? He'll show himself in the airport, everything that you expect that comes with a pro wrestler lifestyle. Hanging out with other independent wrestlers, they're like, oh, I didn't know they were friends. That's pretty cool. And basically just doing average human stuff, but because he's Kevin Owens, it just makes it so much awesomeness. Awesome. It was awesome. Which are all categorized under Kevin Steen's weekend escapades. Joey Ryan still has a YouTube channel right now, it's still very active, where right now he mainly just posts like matches and stuff from like, you know, different independent shows. But if you look at his older videos, it actually was a combined channel effort. I guess at one point it was both their channels, where it was a Joey and Candace show, and they kind of did the same thing as Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen back then, with their own version of Weekend Escapades, but instead it would be the Candace and Joey show. And they go to different independent shows and showcase their life as pro wrestlers, and like there's plenty of guys that are in WWE right now that you see on that YouTube channel, as well as former WWE guys and Impact Wrestling guys like Rich Swann was up there, TJ Perkins, Sue Young, Tessa Blanchard, and so many other wrestlers that we all know today. But what made it really special, they give two perspectives of like, you know, the life of a woman's independent wrestler when Candace goes off and does her own thing, and then a male side with Joey Ryan doing his own thing. Almost like a TV show. You almost combine like the efforts of like being the elite of showing multi perspectives, and then Weekend Escapades with Kevin Steen almost showing like the life of an independent wrestler. It was a good combination of the two. Sammy Gabbar is basically taking over that spot of the wrestling vlogger as well, but instead has added an element of actual editing and production that is almost like he's a wrestling version. Like if Casey Neistat was a pro wrestler, that would be Sammy Gabbar. He's doing something that a lot of wrestlers aren't even doing right now, which you would think because of social media being such a big thing in our lives, more wrestlers actually take advantage of this opportunity and really start, you know, documenting stuff like how he does. But with a lot more editing, a lot more production, and overall really showing like his come up story of working these smaller shows and now looking at where he is right now. The guy was wrestling on Triple Mania.
We have a new champion! You're kidding me! Sammy Gabbar makes history.
He's wrestling on MLW. He does a lot of really big things right now. He's actually gonna be part of the NWA National Tournament. If you look at his older videos up till now, you'll see a lot of cool things. You'll see a lot of wrestlers that you know right now that'll be featured on that channel, including the likes of Rey Mysterio and Keith Lee.
Man, I've been a big fan, you know.
What?
I've been a big fan.
You've been watching?
Oh, of course I've been watching. Man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I really can't wait, man.
Dude.
To watch Being the Elite.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll catch you later, Flip.
What? No.
The man the hour once was the man of YouTube. He approached YouTube almost like the same way someone would approach like having a really popular Instagram page.
Shenron. Damn it!
I've heard stories about people like you growing up. When are you gonna wake up? When are you gonna wake up and stop living in this fantasy world, man?
Essentially just uploading promos and old matches and, you know, like trailers and stuff. But also, Leo, I don't know if you knew this, but if you look back at all your older videos, like, I mean, if you click the, you know, oldest to news tab, I can see all your videos from like a long time ago. It's actually kind of interesting. You can really find old vlogs of Leo basically in high school and him dancing and doing a bunch of stuff that, like, you know, a high schooler would do. And considering he's only like 23 years old, or 23-year-old piece of gold, you can find a 16-year-old piece of gold all over the DMV. Also, you guys look at the guy's Instagram right now, you see a bunch of promos. Essentially, you can go back and look at his old CZW stuff and a bunch of other promos he used to do back in the day. You can go look back at his progression from MCW all the way up to now and see how the guy's promos have developed, and honestly, they've all been pretty good from the start. The Rock, I don't know if you guys really want to consider The Rock's YouTube channel a wrestler's YouTube channel, mainly because obviously there's so much production that goes behind it. He has so many like people on this entire team, but it really is an interesting YouTube channel. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, all his movies and whatnot. There is a lot of talk of pro wrestling as well. You can look at the stuff The Rock eats, you can look at his workouts and whatnot. It's something you should really go look back at if you don't remember it. It was called Rock the Promo, where a bunch of people were just cutting promos in a really long contest. And after a couple months, I believe, The Rock declared the winner. It also featured a lot of wrestlers that we do know today. I think Kurt Angle was on there one time. It was really interesting. Finally, the Bella Twins. Honestly, I was more keen on putting Eva Marie, and I really thought about it, like, wait, no, the Bellas are way more interesting than Eva Marie. Like or hate these two women, they have a fan base that is so strong, so tight. I understand exactly why they call it the Bella Army, because those women and guys are extremely dedicated to the Bella Twins. If you go on like wrestling Instagram for like 10 minutes, I've never seen so much Bella Twin merchandise in my entire life. These people will buy anything that has a Bella Twin logo on it, especially Nikki Bella. Oh my God, the amount of Nikki Bella crap I see on Instagram. It's crazy. You have to give so much respect to what they've done as businesswomen. With everything they've done in WWE on top of reality shows, they started a clothing line, and then like one of them was doing some winery stuff, and Bree's probably doing some garden crap, probably, I don't even know. But as well as their YouTube channel actually does give a really good insight of their lives, not just in the WWE, where there's a lot of backstage stuff, which is always really cool to see. I believe they did something with Randy Orton, and Randy Orton just seemed like such a nice guy. It's like, oh my God, wow, who would have thought this guy would be the guy that rip out Jeff Hardy's ear hole, or stick his finger in his ear hole, and put a screwdriver in his ear hole? Yeah. man, he's messed up. And it also does justice in giving a multi-perspective on the twins' lives. We can see Bree and her daughter and Daniel Bryan a lot, and then you can see Nikki Bella doing her own thing with all the things that she's doing. She does a lot of different things. It's really impressive. As well as when John Cena was featured on that YouTube channel. I mean, do you remember when John Cena dressed up like Nikki? Because I will never unsee that. Also, when they got naked for like 1 million or 500,000 subscribers. Yeah, that was interesting also. I've seen a lot of John Cena that I just don't want to see sometimes. You know, for someone that you can't see, I've seen a little too much. Just a little too much. But yeah, guys, this video really enjoyed it. If you haven't watched any of these wrestlers' YouTube channels, I mean, you probably should. You probably do by now, honestly. But I'm gonna leave a link to all the channels that I said down below. And make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Because I mean, eventually when I'm done training to be a wrestler, this channel will probably end up turning into something like Guevara's or whatnot. I'm also in Malcolm Weekend Escapades. I'm just gonna steal Kevin Owens' thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. But make sure to like, comment, share, always subscribe, and we outie.
I'm sipping on Bel Air, my chick from Bel Air, my whip from Germany. I'm cooler than LL.